Hello, my name is Shannon. Thank you so much for joining me today for this yoga practice. We'll be focusing on our shoulder mobility and a little bit of strengthening. So I've been a physical therapist for about 27 years and I've treated a lot of shoulders. And a lot of times when we injure our shoulders, we tend to not move them. So it's kind of like a subconscious way of thinking, oh, if I don't move this, it won't hurt anymore. But the thing with shoulders are they're a very complicated joint and they can get stiff very quickly. So it's super important to keep that mobility in our shoulders and also, of course, some strength. So with this practice, we'll be using a strap. And you don't have to have a very long strap. You just have to have something that's long enough where if you held the ends, your hands would kind of be where your knees are, so about this long. And we'll also be using the blocks. You don't have to have blocks, but we are going to be doing one chest opening pose. And if you don't have blocks, you could roll up a blanket and put that behind your spine. So let's start in a supine position, laying on our backs. So take your time coming down. Maybe you want to do a long body stretch, reaching your arms overhead. And then we'll place one hand on our heart and one on our belly. Feet falling out, arriving here, feeling all parts of our body that are touching our mats. Noticing the gentle rising and falling of our body under our hands as we breathe in and out through our nose. Let's take a full deep breath in through our nose and a gentle sigh out. So we're going to take our strap and fold it. My strap is long, so I'm going to fold it twice. So I'm holding the ends of the strap so my hands are sort of near where my thighs are. And we're going to pair our breathing with our arms. So keeping that light grip on your strap, we're going to inhale, raising our arms overhead, and exhale, bringing our arms down. So we're breathing in and out through our nose, and you're stopping wherever you need to stop. So you may not be going all the way back with your arms, which is fine. Just honor where your shoulders are right now, how they're feeling. A few more of these. Now the next time your arms come down, let's bend our knees, keeping our feet shoulder length apart. And we're going to pair this same movement with letting our knees fall out. So inhaling as we raise our arms and drop our knees. Exhaling as they come back. The next time your arms come up, let's keep them over our chest. We're going to let our arms fall to the right as our knees fall left. So very gentle movement. You can have as much bend in your elbows as you'd like, keeping that gentle grip on the strap, feeling this gentle rotation and movement of our spine. And the next time your arms come right, let's pause. So you're letting your knees fall. You're just relaxing your arms. Easy grip on the strap. Relaxing your shoulder muscles. Inhale up. Exhale the other way. Release back up. Let's bend our knees a little bit more, placing our strap around our legs
And just give a very gentle pull of our knees towards our body. Maybe move a little right and left. So you've got a nice bend in your elbows. And release. Let's go ahead and turn on our side so we can come up to an easy seated pose. And this is where we're going to fold our strap, so we're holding it kind of where our knees are. And we're going to sit up nice and straight and do some very gentle circles with the strap. So again, keeping that light grip, you're going to have some slack in the strap as you come around and down. You can shut your eyes, but you're going slowly. Maybe you're feeling little creaks or cracks in your elbow or your wrists. Lightly engaging your belly. And then when you're ready, you go the other way. Just really noticing how your shoulders are feeling. The strap is just giving us a little support as we do these movements. And the next time your arms come up, let's gently pull our hands back as we tuck our chin. And then we'll very slowly bend our elbows, bringing the strap behind our shoulder blades. So our elbows are close to our waist. We're tucking our chin, keeping that light grip. And we're going to turn right and left, so getting a little rotation, a little movement. And the next time you turn left, let's pause. So we're relaxing our legs. We're not using our leg muscles. We're using more of our core and our spine, tucking our chin, getting this little twist. Inhale forward, exhale to the right. Same thing, sitting up nice and straight as we twist, but you can drop your head so you're relaxing your neck. And release forward. We're going to let the strap come over our right shoulder and take our left hand and reach back, grabbing somewhere on the strap and kind of shimmying your wrist up a little bit. You can even bring your right arm up to give it a little bit of a tug, and then bring that strap back over your shoulder. Gentle turn to the left and gently press your left elbow back. Once again, you can tuck your chin. We're getting this nice stretch and internal rotation of our left shoulder. Relaxing your face and your jaw. And then release to center. Maybe give a gentle pull. And then slowly release. We're going to do that on the other side. So the strap is going to go around in the front of your left shoulder. Right arm is reaching back. Again, you can do the little wrist shimmy. You can bring your left arm up if you'd like. And then gently let it fall in front of you as you turn to the right, pulling your right elbow back. Maybe dropping your chin, pulling in your belly and breathing. And release to center. One last gentle pull, and we'll place the strap down to the side. Now we're going to grab our blocks. Again, if you don't have blocks, it's okay. You don't need to have blocks. But we're going to take, if you have blocks, you're going to turn the right one to the higher level. And we're going to reach our arm up and then come down on our left forearm on the other block as we gently bend to the left. So we're pressing our right sit bone down. You can look down at your block, but keep your right shoulder back so you're not rolling forward. And breathe. And then slowly release back up. We're going to do that same thing on the other side. So turning the block so you can hold it, reaching it up, and then very slowly bending to the right. Feel free to look up or down. And very gently
release. Now we're going to bring our feet together in butterfly pose. And you can hold your toes or your ankles. Your feet don't have to be too close to your groin. We're going to flap our knees just a little bit here. And then we're going to take our blocks forward with our forearms on the blocks. So we're gently coming forward, dropping our head. So our arms and our head are very relaxed, but we're pressing our knees down towards the mat and breathing. And release back up. We're going to turn on all fours, bringing our blocks. And we're going to bring them to a higher level. So we're holding our blocks a little bit in front of our shoulders. We're going to straighten our left leg, pressing our heel back and reaching that right arm up and pausing. And you can stay like this, or if you'd like, you can lift your left leg up. And release. Let's do that on the other side, straightening that right leg, pressing that heel back, and then reaching that left arm up, holding the block. And then maybe you want to lift that right leg up. And release. Now 3 times we're going to do this bird dog, going from one side to the next. So lifting right arm and left leg, and release. Left arm and right leg. Twice more on each side, inhaling as they lift, exhaling as they come down. Now let's take our right block and reach it up, looking up. And release. Left arm up. And release. And then we'll place the blocks down on the lower level. We're going to come into puppy dog pose with our hands on the blocks. So your bottom stays over your knees. It can come a little bit back. And we're slowly dropping our head and our chest towards the mat, getting a nice stretch in the front of our shoulders. You should have no pain anywhere. Now we'll come up just a little bit so we can bring our left arm through, looking to the right, relaxing our cheek on the mat. Breathing. You can always adjust your blocks if you're having any kind of discomfort in your shoulder. And release. We'll go to the other side. So right arm is coming through, left hand is on the block, melting down. And slowly release back up. Let's bring our knees together. We're going to walk backwards with our blocks. So we're sitting on our heels, turning them to the higher level. We're going to gently lift our bottom up as we raise our left arm up, holding the block, and exhale down. And we'll do the other side. We'll do this twice more on each side. If you don't want to lift your bottom, you can always just raise your arms up. It's up to you. One more time. And release down. Now let's take our hands behind us, clasping our fingers, gently pulling our shoulder blades together so we're pressing our chest forward, tucking our chin. Our pec muscles go from our shoulder to our sternum. So as we sit a lot,
These can get very tight, pulling our shoulders forward. Now let's slowly come down, raising our arms up till your forehead hits the mat. And then we'll rotate a little bit right and left. And then very slowly come all the way back up, pulling in your belly as you come. And release. Now is when we're going to go into that chest opening pose. So go ahead and cross your ankles so you can come back on your bottom. Now this is where if you don't have blocks, you could roll up a blanket, putting it right where your spine is. But if you have blocks, we're going to put one behind our shoulder blades, one behind our head. You can have them on the lower level or the higher level. You could also have the head lower than this one if you want to open up your throat. But we're going to slowly come back. First block between your shoulder blades, the other one's between your head. And we're going to be opening up our arms. So you can have as much bend as you'd like in your elbow, but slowly kind of adjust your arms so you feel a little stretch in the front of your shoulders. It's going to look different for everyone. And you can have your knees bent. You could also open up your knees, or you could have your legs straight. We're going to relax here. Feeling this nice opening in the front of our shoulders, our chest. And let's take 3 deep breaths in. So really sending that breath deep, feeling your chest rise. If your knees are falling out, let's bring them up. Very gently come up on your elbows so we can remove the blocks. We're going to make our way all the way down into a short shavasana. So take your time. Palms are up. If you have any pain in your back, you can keep your knees bent, or you can let your toes fall out. Completely relax here. Let's find a little movement in our fingers and our toes. And we'll bend one knee at a time, turning on our side to sit up in easy seated pose. Let's place our hands on our knees and shut our eyes, noticing how our shoulders are feeling, how our entire body is feeling. And we'll end with one Om. So let's take a deep breath in. Let's bring our hands to heart center, bowing our heads, giving ourselves gratitude for showing up today to practice and come home to ourselves. The light in me honors the light in you, and together here now and always, we are one. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate all of you watching these videos and subscribing to the channel and giving the videos a like. This really helps the channel grow so more people can enjoy this free yoga and practice with us. I hope you have a wonderful day.